I wanted to talk about how my experience has been living in Sweden for 2 months. I just feel like for me it's important to be open and honest about everything, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to share how I've been feeling. So when I first got to Sweden, I was incredibly homesick because we had driven from California to Maine, and I got to see all my old friends and my family and reconnect with them and just reconnect with Maine as a whole and, live in Maine. I was there for 3 months, lived there as an adult who could do things and experience things, and just, I was in a happier state of mind than I was when I was a teenager. And I got to do a lot of fun things, like staying in cabins and going on hikes and all of the wonderful nature things that you can do in Maine. So probably for the first month, it was really hard. First month and a half, very homesick. I missed my friends, I missed my family, and the transition was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I knew it was gonna be hard, and I tried to, tell myself that it's gonna be okay and it's gonna pass. I just need to be patient with myself. But it was so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. And I had been to Sweden in 2018 for about 2 weeks, and I loved it. Like, it was an amazing trip. But something I have realized is that visiting a place and knowing that you're gonna go back somewhere in 2 weeks and moving to a place is two totally different feelings. So it was just really hard, and I still loved it. I enjoyed being there. I was happy being there. I did a lot of fun things, and it was obviously so great, but still very hard. Like, at the end of the day, I would be just like really upset and really homesick and really just confused about things. And I guess I just wasn't really patient enough with myself, and I was just feeling really confused. But obviously, what happens is as time goes, things get easier. And things have gotten so much easier. I feel more comfortable going to the grocery store or going for a walk by myself. I feel like I'm getting a better sense of direction everywhere. I'm seeing people that I do know, and I'm just like enjoying things more. Obviously, like when we first got that apartment, we had like no furniture, and I think that was also like part of it because it was so empty that I didn't really feel like home. But as time went on, we got more furniture. Sometimes I just can't even pronounce English words correctly. Like, my mouth just doesn't want to move. It started to feel more like home, and it was really nice, and started getting into the routine of things, doing more things that I love, like going on a picnic or going to a museum, or just going on a hike, being by the water. That is something I have come to realize that I absolutely love. I don't know why I just got so dark. Is I love the water. Like, I don't necessarily need to get into it because I don't know how to swim and I only go in pools, but I just love being by the water. Lakes, I love lakes. So we just started kind of like taking it a little bit more easy and doing things that I enjoy a lot more. I know obviously as time goes on, it's gonna get a lot easier and I'm gonna be more comfortable. I really want to take like Swedish classes, or like classes where I can learn Swedish easier, because I do like Duolingo, but I am not the best at learning, and especially when I have to force myself to do it. I have had an easier time hearing Swedish and reading Swedish. I can like understand fairly well, but I think I just get too nervous to speak it. So especially when I'm out, so I just like close up and then get all nervous and just speak English. But you know, I'm trying to get my residency permit figured out, and then I obviously want to start working, and I want to take that class to learn Swedish, and I would like to go to school, just start doing things to better myself. Right now, obviously, it's a little bit tricky. So I was in Sweden for 2 months, and then I came back to America because my sister is getting married, and then I'm going back to Sweden for a couple months, and then I'm coming back to America for a little while, and then I will be back in Sweden. So I don't really have the chance to just kind of settle down and take it as it comes. It's kind of just so up in the air and scattered, and I know that I'm going to struggle with that as well. So it is going to be pretty hard, but I am trying to be patient with myself, and hopefully all of you will be patient with me as well and understanding. It is hard being in Sweden right now because my dog also is in America at the moment. I was going to take him with me in July. June, July. Yeah, I think I got here in July. I was gonna take him with me in July, but I misread the papers and didn't have the right information for him, so I couldn't. And then my boyfriend was gonna take him back in September when he came to America, but he didn't end up coming back to America. Well, a lot of things just didn't really work out that way. So I know that another part of the reason why I've been so homesick is because I miss my dog, and he is my little best friend. Anyway, the transition has been a lot easier. I'm feeling way more comfortable than I was when I first got here. More comfortable with the people around me, more comfortable with the strangers around me, more comfortable with the stores around me, and just where I live. It still is rather overwhelming because there are so many people, but I'm not as scared. You know, I can go to the grocery store and know what I need and where it is, and I am like someone who has a hard time in grocery stores. So especially if you're in a grocery store that everything is in a different language and you don't know where anything is, it's pretty overwhelming. But I know where things are now, and I know basically not what everything is, but I know what a lot of things are. So it really has gotten just so much easier, and I'm a lot more comfortable with the subway system and the buses. Just the general sense of things and the general sense of how people are there. That was another very big transition for me because people are so different in America, and it's not a bad thing, obviously. Like, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing at all, but it's hard when you have lived somewhere for your entire life and then, you know, you're just somewhere new with a different language and different culture, and just how everything works is different, you know? So it's been tough, but I'm starting to feel more like myself, but my energy is slowly coming back as I am starting to be comfortable where I am. I think the key is to just be patient with yourself, and I need to learn how to do that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.